Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody, Facebook, YouTube. I will, as always, I'll give this few seconds to see if either YouTube or Facebook would care to inform anybody that I'm doing this live stream. And then hopefully when you do join, if you do join, if you have a few minutes to spare to hear what I have to say, then please do share this live stream. Um, Let me start by, hey Jess, how you doing? Let me start by saying it has been a hell of a day. I normally don't do this, but wow, it's been a hell of a day. Um, hey Marl, what's up, Aaron? Hey Randy. Okay, I will actually start here. Physically, as far as the COVID thing goes, I am doing much better. I'm still not 100%. I'm pretty easily get tired, and also I don't mind constantly sleeping. And hi, Alan. And I still have a pretty low tolerance for anything. Other than that, I'm good. I think the worst is over. So thank you for those of you who checked on me. I do still cough here and there, so just bear with me. But I think this is it. This is as well. I hope not. I hope more people join, but share, invite people. The whole 9 yard. What we always do. Let me start. Should I start? It's been a rough day. It was one of those days, one of those days that you kind of sort of start with, reality hitting you, uh, and for a fact there's not much you can do about it, so you just accept it as it is. On a personal level, I woke up to a phone call that made me very excited, thinking, there will be progress. But then I very, very quickly came to realize, no, it won't be. Hey, Josh. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we went from that phone call to whatever, rest of the day, do whatever it is you do. I don't even know what it is I do at this point. But, and then I'm scrolling. Oh, for first time ever, I did a live feed on TikTok. And then I'm scrolling and I saw this video. I'm like, wait a minute, this has to be made up. It has to be made up. What's up, Michael? So I go and do my own research. And I'm like, no, this cannot be. Okay, no. Like, I get it. Most of the Democrats are willing to do wherever, whatever it takes, because they just hate America that much. But I came to realize, wait, maybe majority of people aren't even aware of this happening. So here I am again, uh, and I'm gonna do what I always do. I just found out something disturbing, disgusting on a personal level. Took me about 10 minutes to get over the shaking, to put this together. But here's what I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna gather my thoughts. Did I mention today's one of those days that I'm like this close to losing my marbles? Maybe I have already done it, but so bear with the whole. Um. درود بر شما عزیزم. The non-English comment is not a bad comment, guys. It's friendly and it's wonderful. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna put this on the screen and I'm gonna actually go quiet for a few seconds or maybe a minute to see if does anybody know what that is? Does anyone know what we're looking at? And I will genuinely shut my mouth. No, I won't shut my mouth. I will ramble on, but I will not say anything to see if anybody knows what we are staring at. You, yep, Alan says nope. Hey, Don from Delaware. Feel free to say no, because I do want to actually know if you do know or you don't know or you're just keeping quiet. So I would love to see everyone. Jess says yes. Okay. I will tell you what we're looking at. Buckle up. Get ready. Get ready. The flag you were looking at, yes, that's a flag. It is known as the MAP, M-A-P, MAP flag. And MAP stands for Minor Attracted People, aka pedophiles. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. In America, now we officially have a pride flag for pedophile, officially being part of LGBTQZH never-ending alphabet soup of creation of Democrats. Yes, we do. Don't believe me? As always, don't. Look up MAP, M-A-P flag. Yes, everybody's saying, what the? I know. When I saw that video and I went and I did my own research, I'm like, and again, you know where I come from. I'm like, whoa. Say what? MAP? First of all, I don't care how fancy you make it to be minor attracted people, you're still a freaking pedophile. Secondly, the fact that you think you even, you know what, forget about thing. You think you have the right to even have a flag for the Pride Month? What is going on? What? Okay, why are we all like, now I actually grabbed the description by the person who have created this. Now, unfortunately, there aren't enough people putting the information out there because, well, that's what our journalism lacks, which is paying attention to what could be dangerous and then following everybody else's yap. So for everybody who's saying, no, wait, this is real, I'm going to put up the screen for you to see here. Now, what makes it, now it's all together. The whole thing is sick. And it's not even up for debate. It's sick. But I will tell you, and then I will put that, actually, let me put it on the screen. Here's the description by the person who have created this, just in case if the quality isn't good. The colors used, the top stripes of blue represent the pedophile attracted to young boys. The pinkish at the bottom represents the attraction to young girls. The inner stripes are yellow to represent childhood and general attraction to minors. And then the middle white stripe represents our innocence and unwilling to offend. Innocence? You really think if your sick mind has the ability to be attracted to a minor? Innocence? Like you have passed the point of delusion and illusion and sinister, and you're a freaking monster at this point. Innocence and you do not fit into one sentence. Get over yourselves. Like, it wasn't that the rainbow was ruined already. Now we got the pink and the blue and the white and the yellow ruined too. And here's the more important question. Here's the more important question. Where are all the LGBTQ people screaming on top of their lungs and telling us that they don't want to have anything to do with this? Where are you? All the good, cute gay and lesbian couples who were marching the streets for equal rights. Is this what you started? Is this where your movement is going? Are you proud to be quiet about what is happening? Yes, I am directly talking to those who supported this movement years ago because they thought this is it. They just want to have equal rights. I'll tell you what, no. Now they want to get our little children's. And as I said, I expect every LGBTQ member to stand up and say no. You better distance yourself from this. You better be nowhere near the MAP flag. And to all the parents, if in any shape or form you see your children having Facebook friends, social media friends, anybody with that flag or that icon, block, run, report, I don't care, do something. Keep your kids away from that damn flag. And to the rest of us, what the hell are we doing? Is there actually a time when we're going to say enough is enough, or that's not enough? When is it enough? I am genuinely thinking today, where are you? Where are you? As parents, as aunts, as fathers, as brothers, where are we at? Because I saw the comment that anybody wants to guess where in the Bible we're in. No, I don't want to take that guess. I said it on my last live feed. I'll say it again. I don't want to take a guess where in Bible I'm in. I want to make sure when I wake up, I do my part, even though my small part is in a bigger plan of God. That does not mean just because Bible said so, I need to sit and wait for innocent children to be abused and raped and assaulted by a bunch of sickos, because at the end we will win. Nowhere in the Bible does it say sit on your ass and wait for me to save everybody. Show me where that's in the Bible. For love of all things human, can we do something about this, or we're just gonna sit back? And again, why is this thing not all over social media and all over mainstream media or any kind of media? Well, I don't know, but I'm happy that I got here. Not that more than hundreds of you are going to give a damn about it, but at least 100 is better than none. All the big names out there, all the paid subscription to get the news people, are you paying attention? Are you going to grab this information and put it out there? Or no, you're too busy bashing something irrelevant. You're too busy creating drama. Yeah. I have lately come to realize our side is worse than the other side. It's all about drama, no action. No action. They're all drama. It's all about bashing personal people. While we're busy doing that, there's a map flag out there. Officially, like profile picture and icons and stickers for cars. Now, I get it. My biggest reason to love America after the fact that she saved me is the fact that it's the land of the free because of the brave. We need a couple of brave people about now, don't we? But the point is, freedom comes with responsibilities, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just be free and then watch other people abuse the freedom. Let me try to catch up with some of your comments because I see them pouring in. Yes, Tim, that flag is disgusting, disturbing, wild. Good, Alan. So you did find it. You see, I'm not making it up. They're out. And that's the funny thing. They're not even hiding. It's not like I had to go through days and hours of research and get to a back alley and exchange information. It's right there on Google. Right there. Dawn, I'll agree with what you're saying. I do. But I will just change one thing on your sentence. Instead of saying they have been giving them a pass, I'll say we all have. We all have. Because we haven't stand up and say no. Because we haven't put our foot down and say no, pedophilia is not part of the freedom in America. Pedophilia is still a crime and it goes against our laws. We have, as I said, we've been so busy being nice. We've been so busy worrying about not being labeled. But yeah, there is enough. There are more than enough of us who could stop this. We can still stop it. But I think it is time for all of us to take responsibility for where we're at. It isn't just them. Yes, Democrats have started all of this. But instead of us ending it, we have just let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. We have allowed it. We have been enabling it. We play as much of a part as they do. They are the masterminds, and we are the ones who are doing nothing about it. I'm sorry, I'm going quiet for a second so I can read the comments and calm my mind down because I am screaming more than I should. Thank you, Ellen. I hope everyone does. Post this all over your pages. Warn people. Tell them what it stands for. It is okay if somebody gets butthurt. That is listen. I rather offend all of the adults out there if that means I get to protect at least one little girl or one little boy. That's just my attitude. We're all grown ups here. We get over it. We deal with it. But I will not stand by and watch these sick people. You know what? They're not sick, let's be honest. Pedophilia is not an illness. It's not. That's another narrative we have given into by the left. It's a illness. No, it isn't. No. It's evil. It's evil. If we're going to say act of evil is an illness, then fine. I'll go with that. But being a pedophile is not an illness. No. It's evil. It is evil. I will not for a second give in to the whole, oh, I was born a pedophile. Oh, yeah? There is something called self-respect, self-control. Being a former child bride, for many years, every single day of my life, I had these images in my head of what I would do if I was ever given a chance, what I would do to those who did the things they did to me for years. I haven't done any of them, have I? Yeah, it's called self-control. It's called knowing the difference between imagination and taking action on your imagination. And those of you who are familiar with my artwork, I do have a damn creative imagination. Doesn't mean I did it. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Because I respect myself enough to never, ever do anything that is as low as what they did to me. But again, we're dealing with such godless society that everything I'm saying might seem kind of sort of like a joke. Okay, let me put my glasses back on. Mike, I'm going to put your comment on a screen for everyone else to see. I think that is a great way that's a great start. After you post this, honestly, light up your social media with this flag and the explanation of what it represents. Let everybody know if they see this flag whom they are dealing with. Yeah, Sonny, I agree. Oh, by the way, I was going to Verit and then my head, the day was so, yeah. On liveuptofreedom.com, if you go to liveuptofreedom.com, click on store. Our new Let's Go Brandon t-shirts are out. It's a little different. It's my own sense of humor, but go grab your Let's Go Brandon t-shirts and support me while doing so. Okay. Perfect, Alan. Yes, let's put it out there. Tell everybody. Hi, Cecilia. It's all right. Let me know if you want me to put that a screen back up for you to know what we're talking about. But, yeah, I would agree with almost everything you're saying. Everybody, the names we're using to describe this flag and the people behind it. Randy says, Annie, Jesus says we are to be salt and light in our culture. It's a sin to not be involved. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. We can't. Tom, I love this. Love this. Exactly. My point. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, seriously, it is time. I agree. Somebody said, don't worry about it. Scream on top. Keep screaming. It is time to scream. We gotta do it. Chris is asking me what do I exactly want people to do. So considering I have discovered this information fairly, what, 3 hours ago. Here's the first step. Um, if you don't mind sharing my video, that would be great. If not, that's all right. Let's just skip that one. Then go on Google, look up map, M-A-P, map flag. When you do that, you're going to find this. Yeah? And then grab that and post it on your pages wherever you, it doesn't matter how many followers you have, it doesn't matter how big or small your page, doesn't matter. Just post it with a note. Parents, warning, this flag is for pedophiles out there who are calling themselves minor attracted people, MAP. Watch out for the flag. Watch out for your kids. Check their friend list on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, wherever they are. You see this flag as anybody's profile picture, delete them, block them, report them. Report them. As of this very moment, as I'm sitting here, pedophilia is still a crime in America. So anybody using this picture, supporting this flag, supporting MAP people, shall be investigated. So that will be the first step. It's going to take at least 5 minutes of your day every day to keep putting this post up. That is all right. It's called public service announcement. Do it daily. The second thing you want to do is you want to either go to your representatives or pick up the phone or email them. If you email them, attach the flag and the description and the link to the place, and let them know that you would like to know why is your representative not even thinking, hey, well, they may not even be aware that such a thing exists. Then, like me, if you do know people of the LGBTQ movement and groups, write to them, call them, message them, and have them jump in, considering MAP is now part of LGBTQM. M, by the way, is in there, stands for MAP, minor attracted people. Write them and ask them what the hell are they going to do about it. Because we are not going to, I personally am not going to be okay. See, until today, I said it's your lifestyle, and as long as it doesn't hurt me, I don't care. Go get married, go whatever. But right now, the umbrella of LGBTQ is pissing me off on a very personal level. So they better start doing something about it. Those are the steps I have thought about in last 2.5 hours of discovering about this situation. I will keep thinking and I will keep digging and I will put together plans to move forward. But for now, let's all say no. How about it? No. And I mean a strong no. It's an all cap no. It's a hell no. Just repeatedly say no. See, the first step normally to push back when Democrats are doing what they're doing, the very first step is to putting it out there. Putting it out there. So what I'm asking you to do right this very moment is put this information out there. As I said, if you want to share my video with a note that this is urgent, listen, because at least I described it and I put it all out. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine. Grab the picture yourself, grab the description, write up your own write-up, whatever it is you need to do. This is just not going to happen. Okay, this cannot possibly be happening. It is happening, so we better do something about it. So I hope that answered your question for today of what we can do. Until I try to come up with other ideas or whatever I can do. Yes, sis, it is called MAP, M-A-P. MAP stands for minor attracted people. As I said, I don't really care how they putting, lipstick on a pig. Minor attracted people are pedophiles. Sure, Chris, why not? If you have the time and energy and If you think you can do it, absolutely. Well, sorry, Chris on the comment is asking, do you think I should open my open freedom movement? I'm like, sure, you should. And yes, there are ways. I literally have a face ache. I know part of it is the COVID, but as I'm talking to you guys, it just keeps hitting me more and more. And that's the funny thing where I have some of the people I know, friends, whatever, is like, you need to stop drawing this, red green axis thing. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, we have map flag now. That's pretty much, yeah, they might as well put a Muhammad in the middle of it to just shine it up. Like, just put a black Muhammad in the white area that represents their innocence and unwillingness to offend. Can you believe this? Unwillingness to offend. Dude, you ain't offending anybody. You're committing a crime. This isn't about offending me. I'm not offended. I'm pissed off. You should know the difference, at least in my case. When I'm offended, I go back to, well, it's your right to be offensive, my right to be offended. I'm going to get over it. Now, when I'm pissed, well, I do something about it. By the way, our new mugs are out as well. It is the Annie Cyrus Unfiltered with my Aki News flag on it. If you'd like to purchase them, you can get them on my website, liveuptofreedom.com. Sounds good, Chris. Best way to get a hold of me is my email, liveuptofreedom@gmail.com. liveuptofreedom@gmail.com. Oh, absolutely, Cecilia. Absolutely, absolutely. That's the thing. It's when I saw it and do this. I saw it from someone else on TikTok. I jumped on it, did my own little tiny bit of research, added together, got on camera. That's the thing. We have this. I have said this for so long. This is the info war, information war. You see things like this, put it out there. Don't hesitate. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody's gonna call me a, what is it? Homophobe? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. If being a homophobe means I'm going to protect all the little girls and boys, so be it. Oh, by the way, I'm a former child bride, so suck it. You're very welcome, Edward. Everybody, you guys are very welcome. That is what I'm doing here. I am here to generally, I'm here to inform you of the dangers of Islam and Islamization taking place in our beautiful, wonderful country and whatever is left of it. Oh my Lord. Can you even believe it? This is America. This is America. 19 years ago when I came here, I've told this story so many times. I asked, where is the freest country? I was told America. And then the icing on the cake was, Americans are known to really, really respect and protect their women and children. Ay, 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 ay. Word of man, come on, guys. I need you fired up. I will be happy, Sharon, to answer that question, but because my head is already exploding, I'll put my glasses on to read them so I don't have to do this like a 95-year-old. Here we go. Sharon is asking, when do you think, this is a question. When do you think all of the people committing these heinous crimes against kids will be brought to justice? That is a wonderful question. I'm going to be very, very blunt here, Sharon, and anyone else who's curious as to what my answer might be. Gosh, my OCD is crazy. I have to keep putting my glasses back in the thing. Okay. These people. Now, I'm going to go a little farther than map. Every single adult from Muslims who feel entitled to have 9-year-old wives, to non-Muslims who think being a pedophile is a right. They will never face justice if we don't stand up for their victims. It won't. I'm sorry, one second. Chris, it's liveuptofreedom@gmail.com. That's my email. The website itself is liveuptofreedom.com. They will not face justice if we don't demand the justice. I remember a long time ago, this is just a personal story. Bear with me as I get through it. A long time ago, I was asked this question. Some feminazi asked me of, you keep crying, which by the way, it was funny because I'm like, I actually don't cry easily. I have cried 3 times on camera, but whatever. You keep crying about how you're a child bride and how you have suffered and da, and Islam bad. But did you know that America has the highest rate of rape? In every minute, 3 women are being raped in America. My answer was yes, and yes. But let me tell you something. America does not have the highest number of rape. However, it feels like it does, because in America, when you are raped or sexually assaulted, you can go and file a report. And you get help. You get support. And there's a very, very good chance that your rapist will be arrested. And you somehow, in no shape or form does that make it better or fix it. But you feel like you got justice. In Islamic countries like where I was at, if you're raped, I dare you to report it. It's a good day, all sad, but good day to talk about this. 5 years ago today, Rayhana Jabari was hanged, executed, and killed. She was charged and found guilty and executed for murder. But the reality was she killed her rapist, the man who was trying to rape her. While defending herself, he ended up dead. And for last 5 years, Rayhana's mother goes to her grave on her birthdays and light a candle. That's the difference. That is the difference. In no shape or form will I ever give myself a right to say one person's rape is, better or worse than the other person. But the difference is when the law makes it legal, not illegal, legal to commit crimes such as rape. Versus a country where you will face consequences if you commit a crime such as rape. So, while we're at it, I normally post about this every year, but do make sure to keep Rayhana and her mother in your prayers today. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. Anyhow, might have been 6. Randy, if you're still with us, it was 5 years ago, correct? Now, my point is, where our country is going, America, today home for me, we're going the same way that my motherland went to. when we are having a MAP flag, we can't really expect any of these pedophiles to face justice. Now, don't get me wrong, God forbid, could it be a day when our true, real man in America will say enough is enough and they will, put an end to it? Nothing is impossible. But as far as our legal and justice system goes, unless we demand justice, unless we push back the people who are willing to commit these heinous crimes or who have already done it, will not stop. They just won't. See, that's the thing about evil. Let me go there for a second. I posted something last night on my Facebook page where I said I think something like this, that godless people will always have an excuse for their sin, where children of God will always admit, repent, and ask for forgiveness. And that's the thing, with the devil, with people who do evil, there is no conscience. There is no awareness of wrongdoing. So you have to kind of like slap him in the face like, hi, I know you think what you're doing is fine, but it absolutely isn't. I mean, they are more than welcome. As I said, all these pedophiles, they should just, get a one-way ticket and go to Iran, for example. I mean, they can have 9-year-old wives, and they can have 4 wives and unlimited temporary wives, right? It's like perfect for them. But what made my day to go from bad to worse to where my face is hurting and my head is pounding is the fact that this is America. Wake up, people. This is America. This is America. And this needs to stay America. There is nothing I'm sorry, I'm going to pick up that sentence again. I saw a comment that threw me off a little. There is nothing in life that is worth compromising your freedom. It just isn't. And this comes from someone who had to earn her freedom and she had to learn her freedom. Let's not compromise. Let's not sacrifice. Let's not be nice. Enough is enough. I am genuinely asking you to please stand up. Please scream and say no. There is so much that has gone wrong with our society, as human society and an American society. It has gone wrong because we let it go. Enough. We are suffering from such a godless, sinister society. It is almost scary. Now, I'm not saying, please understand, I'm not saying in any shape or form I'm better than you or you're better than me, none of that. I'm just saying it is getting to where the stink of the society is unbearable. I mean, we have normalized some things, okay, fine. But this cannot be normalized. Just like how we were okay. I mean, let's be honest. It is normalized to watch honor killings take place in America and say it's their culture. It's been normalized for now having child brides flown here with Afghan refugees, and it's like their culture. Or let's just blame Biden. Yeah, Biden administration played a huge role in it. But What are we doing to stop it? Because I can tell you I am doing a lot. I don't have the green light to talk about it publicly yet. But and remember, I'm that person. I will never ask you to do something I haven't done already. I'll take the step. So I will stop dragging this and I will repeat. We need to stand up. We need to be loud. I mean, as soon as I wrap up this live feed, don't get distracted by another, live feed or another post, another cute kitty, whatever it is. If you'd like to join me on Lindell TV, I will be with Brandon House on Franca's Speech, Lindell TV, in about half an hour or so at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Join me there. We're going to talk about the Afghan refugee situation. But stand up, be loud every day. Every day, post this flag with description. Tell people what this means. Inform your neighbors. Inform your schools. Inform. Just do it. Inform. Information. People need to know these people are now officially thank you, sis. The link, tonight's link is the frankaspeech.com link, though. Okay. Okay. So we have a plan, right? We have a plan. Share this. Share this everywhere. Now, someone just said, my girlfriend thinks this is not a real. That's all right. Here's the thing. It is real, but for sake of argument, I'm going to say this is not real. How about this? Let's react to what's not real, but rather maybe a test to see if it will be real. Remember how we all failed to react properly to the lockdown? And then we went from lockdown to a stolen election to mandate of vaccine passports. So let's learn to react properly. If this is not real, they will get the message that when the real thing comes out, we're not going to stand for it. If this is real, we're not going to still stand for it. Either way. How's that? Right? I understand it is it is a lot easier to deny. Some things are so hard and horrible to want to tangibly accept that the denial kicks in. But let's not do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and take some Advil and finish the rest of my coffee. And yes, I am promoting my Annie Cyrus. Let me turn it this way. Annie Cyrus with my logo, unfiltered mug. So grab yours. It will support me because, believe it or not, what I do takes most of my time. And then people don't hire me for most full-time jobs either. But anyways, I need your support. So grab a Brandon t-shirt or Annie Cyrus mug, whatever you need to. And then that's going to help me. I was about to wrap up, but let me put this up for a reason. First of all, thank you, Cecilia. And you know what? My rapists, they shattered me into pieces for a good chunk of my life. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's an easy thing. But there is a day when you wake up and you tell yourself that they did what they did and there is no explanation for it. And you don't need to know why they did what they did, but here's what you do need to know. You survived it. maybe just a little bit, but you survived it. You're alive. You're breathing. Look for that reason. Why did you survive? Then, if you're me, meaning you are very good at shutting off emotion, turning on logic, you come to realize I survived because we don't have enough survivors. And it has become normalized and fashioned to be a victim to get support. So I survived to show the next generation. It doesn't matter who does what to you. You will glue yourself back up in whatever possible way you can. And then you will look them in the eye and say, you want to try again? Because that's the purpose of being born. Learning, adapting, and growing. Life isn't all good for anybody. I don't think anybody can say every single day of their life been good. Some is worse, some is better, some is middle of the road. But the point is, evil exists. And there are more than enough souls out there who are willing to do the work for him. So what you do is you always remind yourself, do I have the scars? Yeah. And I don't mean physical scars. Do I have to survive every single day of my life? Yes. But then it's worth being who you are today, free of what they did to you, because that's when you have proven that truly you are a child of God, protected by him, supported by him, guarded by him, regardless of whom comes at you with whatever weapon. We were all born with the strength that we don't even know we have. Now, when we're put to test is when we can either reach really deep and find that strength, or let it be and break into pieces and never get ourselves back up. So I appreciate your kind words, but I wanted to say that every single person has the power, because our strength doesn't come from within us. It comes from the power of God. If we surrender, if we believe, and we do hold on to his power, nothing, and I literally mean nothing, is impossible. That's why no matter how dark it gets, I still wake up with a smile. Even day like today, when I was this close to just running from it all, I still find the courage to sit here and do what I did for last 40 minutes or so, because behind this, the brain and the heart is connected to him and his power. I'll say that part is the hardest. As humans, we like to be in charge. We like to be in control. To come to a point of believing and trusting and accepting that he's in control, not me, that part was hard and took me years. But if we would all dig deep enough and listen carefully, we all find that the connection, our connection to our creator, is unbreakable. It's unbreakable. But as I said on a post yesterday, a few times today, sadly, the godless society has grown to where it is harder for us to hear the voice. It is harder for us to see the light, and it is way harder for us to feel the connection. That's where someone like me comes in. Let them hate me. Let them put more bounties on my head. But I will sit here proudly and say, regardless of what they did to me, I was saved. And I have found the peace that I never thought I would. I put a lot of face up for a lot of friends, but the peace wasn't there. Now it is. Now it is to a point where You want to come at me any time of the day or night? That's fine. It kind of feels like you have that bulletproof shield that's actually everything proof shield. And again, I strongly believe the moment I was born, you were born, any of us, the moment any of us were born, our expiration date was issued the same day. That's why I'm actually one of those people that I never ask when I lose a loved one. I don't ask why. Because I know their expiration date was already there. I'm sad. I'll, I mourn the loss, but I don't do the whole too early, too late, none of that. That is one of the best ways to feel the courage to do what needs to be done, because you know for a fact when you're supposed to go, you'll go. So the fear of they're gonna get me, they're gonna kill me, all of that just fades away. Because the day I'm supposed to go, I'll go. Could be in hands of a jihadi. It could be a truck running me over. I might just fall and slip in my shower. Well, I read a story about this lady who fell asleep while sitting on her toilet and literally just fell forward, hit the head to the sink, and died. I hope she enjoyed her life without the fear of death. I guess that's where I'm going with this. Let's stop worrying about a lot of things that we shouldn't be worried about. Let's start worrying about our next generation of children who are in serious danger from both ends of red and green axis. I shall get going, get ready for my interview with Brandon House. Join us over there, frankaspeech.com if you like. If not, I will post it as a standalone on my website either tonight or tomorrow. On that note, please go to my website, liveuptofreedom.com. Liveuptofreedom.com. There are many ways there for you to support me. And I do need your support. And this is not strictly about financial support. I'm talking about all sorts of support. Liveuptofreedom.com. Stay safe, stay vigilant, follow up, keep your eyes open. If you see that flag on anybody's profile, please don't just pass by. You don't have to attack him, you don't have to say anything. Make sure at least to report them based on connection to what is considered a crime. Okay, guys, thanks for joining, and please do share this video even afterwards. It will be archived on both YouTube and Facebook. Thanks, guys.